Hey guys, real quick video today to show you something easy you can try if you've got low water pressure. So I'm in a bathroom here, and probably hard to tell in video, but that's not really great water pressure. I know from other rooms in the house that I've got better water pressure in other rooms, so I'm going to take this faucet apart and see if I can't get the water to flow a little bit better. So this is really easy what I'm going to do. I basically just have some tape. This is electrical tape, and I've got a channel lock pliers. And what I'm going to do, there's a little aerator that's on the bottom of pretty much all faucets that kind of makes the water distribute nicely. And I'm going to pull this aerator off. If you want, you can just go ahead and go right at it with the pliers. But if you do that, you're probably going to get some marring. So what I like to do, there's two ways you can do this. You can either take the tape and just wrap it directly around, the aerator spring there, or you can actually do something like this and basically cover up the jaws of your pliers, and then that will ensure that you're not going to mar up the metal of your faucet. So I'll just do that real quick. And just as easy as that. That comes off. And just as I expected. So I don't know how well you can see this on camera. Actually, I'm going to move the camera around here and give you some better light so you can see this better. So as you can see, there's a bunch of debris that's collected inside that aerator. Is basically just a little screen, and it catches things. So in this house, this house has hard water. There's no water softener. And so part of this is just like calcium buildup. That's, that white stuff is calcium buildup, or lime, or whatever it is out of your hard water, and that plugs up that screen. And then there's also some black gunk in there. Oh shoot! I just missed something important. Oh, look at that. That's the major problem. So. I was going to mention this, but I didn't realize that was an issue in this one. So if you see that, that's wood. That's sawdust. So there's two things going on here. One, this house is 14 years old, and there's hard water, and so you get, this gunk buildup. But I've seen this several times before on new construction homes, homes that aren't very old. So if there's any kind of plumbing work that's done, when they drill holes, they're not always really careful about running the new plumbing lines through. So sometimes you'll get some little bits of wood that'll accumulate inside the lines, and then they'll find their way somewhere. The water pressure will push them out somewhere. So I'll rinse that off. I've seen before where if it's an older home, these things will get kind of encrusted, with hard water deposits. I like to use these little picks like this. They work really good for, poking stuff out of the screen. You can use a small screwdriver too. Just be careful that you don't wreck your screen. So now that I've got the gunk cleaned out, and I guarantee you that this wood, and actually there was some I think that went down the drain. There was actually more sawdust than that. But now that I've got that out, I'm just going to put this back together. And honestly, this doesn't need to be pliers tight. Just finger tight is good enough. Look at that. That is probably 100% better water pressure than when I started with. So, that's hot and cold open. Really easy to do. Now, what I'll say is in this case, like I said, I have other bathrooms that I know have good in the kitchen, and other basically water sources, other faucets that have good pressure. So I had a feeling that there was something plugging this up. If you have a situation where the whole house has low water pressure, then that's a bigger challenge and this probably isn't going to work. But this is the easiest thing to try first. I hope you guys found that tip helpful and we'll see you in the next video.